So I'm just doing a very short video to explain to you guys how to earn AIT 2022. So yesterday we had our new Cancun trip, like the brand new second trip that we've never ever had in Arbonne announced. And I'm literally, I can't tell you how excited I am. I literally couldn't sleep last night thinking about everything because this trip is so accessible to everybody. So if in the past you've looked at other people in the AIT trips and we've just had one that's kind of come and gone, the criteria is totally different in a different concept. And I just believe and know that all of us will be in Cancun in March, on the 21st of March or whatever the dates are, like enjoying this holiday, experiencing all the other Arbonne consultants from across the globe. Like, you are just going to be treated on another level when you go on these trips. It's like the ultimate luxury. I can't tell you. In fact, I believe even when I went on my first AIT trip, my husband said this place is actually better. It's actually a better holiday than our honeymoon. So it was complete luxury, and I just know that we'll all go and be there. But what we need to do, or what you need to do, is decide if you're going. So decide if you're going to be on that trip. Like, are you going to go for this? Because you might just be like, oh, I'm not going to earn it. And in which case, whatever you think about, you bring about. So if you decide that you're not going to earn the trip, then you're right. And if you decide you are going to earn the trip, then you are also right. So work out in your mind which side of the fence you are on. And if you're like, I'm going to earn this trip, if someone else can, why not me? The criteria is so much better. Then this video is for you. If you are like, I'm not going on the trip, I'm never going to earn it, then probably just don't bother watching this video. So first things first, what we need to do is we need to get organized. So what I want you to do is open your eyes at the full concept. And the first thing you need to do is you need to go log on to your Arbonne website. And I'm just going to show you now what we to do. So log on to your Arbonne website, and you want to be going to the AIT link. And the way that you find that is you click on your dashboard, and then you will click on events and conferences, and then Arbonne events, and this will come up. You can choose the Arbonne AIT, or you will have been sent an email as a consultant. You would have been sent an email from Arbonne, and it gives you a link to click onto, and it takes you to this landing page. Here's the hotel that we're going to be going to, and the first thing you need to do is you need to watch this video. There's a highlight video of what the Moon Palace is like, and it's really going to fill you with that excitement and make you aware visually of, like, picturing yourself at that hotel with your Arbonne consultants, with all of us sat next to each other, with your partner, with your mom, with your friend, with whoever you decide to take with you. And you need to watch this video, so scroll to the bottom. It also gives you an idea of exactly what's included. So with the trip, you get 5-night resort accommodation, which includes all of the gratuities, which is basically tips. You don't have to worry about tips and everything. Your food, lunch, dinner, it's all included. Snacks and everything, so basically all inclusive. All alcohol is included, literally. Like, if you like a drink, then you can come on holiday with me. We're going to be drinking Prosecco and cocktails. And all room service, drinks in your rooms are all included. So, you know, if you've got kids or you're taking your kids with you, like Chase loved it because he'd just ring up and he'd be like, can I have a cheesecake? And they just like delivered a cheesecake to his room. It was like complete luxury. We also get $15,000 resort credit. So that can go towards a trip to, like, see the dolphins, or me and Joe in the past have always had a massage. We've gone and chosen a massage at the spa, or you can use it for whatever excursions there are going on, but you get that included. So there's extra kind of like resort credit included. Wi-Fi, we have a welcome party, which is like entertainment and like drinks and food and everything included. And then there's also half a morning of training, which is, like, in my opinion, the best level of training I've ever had over going to Vegas. It's like the top leaders. So that is incredible. And all of this is tax deductible. So if you claim on your tax, you can just put this whole trip against your tax. So that is what's included. So Moon Palace is where we are going. The second thing you need to do is you need to head over to our Heart Nation Facebook group, and you need to scroll down, and you'll see today, just this minute, I have posted a tracker. So you need to click in this tracker and print it out, because it's really important that you are aware of what the requirements are, because if you're not aware, then it's not going to happen and you're just going to be going blind at this. You want to be like, goals at the beginning of the month, what do I need to achieve, and breaking down how you're going to get to work and how you're going to achieve this. So let me just open this up now and you guys can see this. So in here is the tracker of what we need to include. Actually, it's gone really funny. I don't know why it's gone all dodgy. Let me open it in another I might have to save it in a different format. I didn't check that. So that's good watching this video. Bear with. Okay, so let's go to pages and let's see it from this point of view. It should actually read much clearer. Okay, so in here you can see this is your tracker, and what I do is I print this off. I might go on to Moon Palace on Google and print off more pictures of the hotel just so I can really visualize it. And it's in front of me, so whenever I sit at my computer, like just behind my computer screen, I can see the hotel, I can see my tracker. I'm constantly reminded of what I'm working towards over the next 6 months, which is amazing. And I love the fact that we can mark this off, like highlighting it off every time you hit those like 25 points. It feels so good and it feels that sense of achievement. So make sure you've got it ready, and it's really going to fuel you. Like I was using my Instagram to like share on my stories like my progress, and it just, for me, that was like really rewarding, and it just spurred me on. So here's the criteria. There's 3 levels to this. The first level, you're going to earn, sorry, you don't win anything, you earn it from hard work. You're going to earn a Arbonne branded mesh backpack, which is amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to earn that too? And in order to earn that backpack, you have to do 500 points, which is the equivalent of 1,500 central QV. Now, I'm not going to call it central, actually. I'm going to call it client QV. So the way that you're going to earn this trip is by PQV, by selling products through preferred client accounts to your preferred clients or clients. So any points that you put through your personal business as an IC will not count. So make sure when you're placing orders, you're putting it through, if you're going to consolidate orders, you're putting it through a preferred client account of yours, or their preferred client account. So making sure you're always using your client accounts to process orders, which in my opinion is better because you're earning commission 20%, and they get 20% discount and you're earning the commission. Or you can also offer the 40% if you're doing the build for more, so bulking things together. And with every order processed through a PC, there's a free gift generated. So either keep that free gift for you and utilize it to your advantage for events and parties, or offer it out to somebody in order for them to upsell and get the free gift, whatever it may be. But make sure you're using preferred clients accounts. So repeat after me: I must use a preferred client account to place my orders. Whenever you're thinking placing an order, that's how we're doing it. And if you are unsure or confused, or maybe just like it's not your forte, the systems and stuff, please reach out to your area manager, myself, and we will help and show you till it's clear in your head. So I must use a preferred client account is what you need to be saying. Level 1, you earn the backpack, and you earn it by earning points. So for every 750 client QV, it's an equivalent of 25 points. So you can see here, 25 points equals 750. So what I would do is constantly focus on your QV points coming down here. So you can just mark off where you're at, and then you obviously know what points you're at as well. And I love the fact they're doing points. Level 2 is for 30,000 client QV, and that is the equivalent of 1,000 points. So 1,000 points, sorry, 30,000 client QV, and that will give you the trip for 2 people included. So you've got that paid for. Now, level 3 is the trip plus £800 cash. So the £800 cash is amazing because it goes towards flights or anything else extra. So personally, I would strive for the top, and then if you aim for the moon, you'll fall beneath among the stars, as the saying is, and you'll be earning the trip for 2 anyway. So that is the goal and the incentive here. So and in that instance, it's 1,500 points, which is the equivalent of 45,000 client QV. And it's not 45,000 client QV in the next month, it's over the next 6 months. So you've got July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 full months to break down 45,000 client QV over those 6 months. Now, if you're going to break it down, let's say 45,000, that's 7,500 client QVs per month. So that's what we want to be doing per month. Now that is worst case scenario, 7,500 client QVs per month is you doing it all by yourself. Say you just think, I'm going to sell products, it's just going to be on me. That's what you would need to do or sell in per month to earn the trip and the cash. If you're going to go for level 2, it's 5,000 per month and you're going to earn the trip for 2. But Arbonne want you to help promote people. We want to build a team, right? And that is what our last incentive was. So this idea of getting your list together, making sure names are on there. Don't discount anyone. Don't be the judge and jury of whether they're going to say yes, no, or maybe to looking at the business. Write down everybody's name and ask people if they're interested in joining the business. You may have people right now that are consultants in your team. Speak to them. Do they want to grow to the next level? Are they ready to promote and go for this trip as well with you? and you can help show them how they can earn money, commissions through events, and how they can promote and earn that extra 8% on the district, which is a massive pay rise. You know, you earn that override on everything for getting people to that next level. So for every district manager you promote, it gives you 200 points. So within this 6 months now, if you promote a district manager, I'm going to give you 200 points. So you can see 1 promotion, 200 points, 2 promotions, 400, 3, 600, and so on and so forth. So for every points you get, so say for example, I'm here, QVs, I've done 4,500 so far this month, for example, and I promote somebody, I'm going to straight away take off, and I promote somebody, I'm looking at the point system, I'm at 150 points, I'm going to straight away fast track myself, adding the 200 points on to 350, 350, can't do a maths. So you can quickly highlight a load off your point system there from just promoting somebody. And also just think about the time leverage with that. If you're helping somebody build an independent business and they're going for district, they could be earning their points and you can be earning your points selling and building your client base. So this is just the most brilliant and accessible incentive ever. And it's fair, and we're helping people promote through their business for their preferred client sales. We want people to promote and for them to earn money. And I want to recognise in you for helping that person promote and getting them to earn money as well. So this tracker, if this doesn't make sense to anybody, please reach out to me. If this little guide here, if you do promote one person, it means that you only have to do 39,000 QV points. If you promote 2 people, it means in the total you have to do yourself, it's 33 client QV points, and so on. So here there's a little table which breaks down actually what's left for you to do if you do promote people out. When you promote people out, we should be saying. So really affirming that it's happening, it's going to happen for you. People who are coming to you, I attract like-minded people into my business who are ready to promote, ready to grow to the next level. Now, so that's really important that you do. Now, what's important is also to note that when you are placing orders through preferred clients, you want to find out how you access this. So if you go to your screen here, I've drilled down into my QV. So this is my personal QV here. And I've drilled down as a consultant, and you can see all my PCs that are linked to me, my consultant. So I'm an RVP, but I'm also a consultant. And I've drilled down to PCs here. So what I've done here is you click on their name, and it will, let's put that away actually, you click on their name, and it will bring up the box next to you, and it will show their address. Now you want to be making sure you're processing any orders, either through new PCs or existing, but the existing address is registered to them. So not, we've had a lot of free signups. We don't want to be doing it to an account that's registered to our address because it looks a bit fishy. So make sure you're doing it under a PC that's registered to their address, or to an address that is actually a PC account, or it's gone to them in the past. And then just make sure you're placing the orders through there. Or, you can set up an account or ask somebody if they're happy to be a PC and then you can just utilize that account. So hopefully that is making sense to people. That is if you are consolidating orders and processing them and they're coming to you at the end. So sometimes I do that. I put them all together and I'll send them out to people if I'm offering like the fizz sticks or whatever, because I want to be using a preferred client account. Repeat after me: always place my orders through a PC account, preferred client account. So hopefully that is making sense to you all. I believe this trip is just phenomenal, but you might be thinking, right, how am I going to do 7,500 or 5,000 like a QV if I had to do it by myself, worst case? And I would say, don't rest on your laurels. I'd say go all out, decide that you're going to do this trip, and you're also going to focus on sponsoring. So you're not going to say, I'm going to do it by myself and not focus on building a team. You're going to do both, but you're taking the responsibility of that QV on yourself. Because I don't rely on anyone to determine whether I'm going to earn this trip or not. I'm going to make sure, and that's how I'm focused, but I'm also going to help other people promote. So I've got my whiteboard here and I'm going to show you just some tips. So the main thing for me is when I'm looking at breaking down a goal per month, let's work on 5,000 because it's a easy, I'm realizing this is probably backwards to you, but hopefully this is making sense. You'll have to say. So 5,000 QV, client QV is my goal per month. And I want to be thinking about how I'm breaking that down. So what I would do is I'll be breaking down pockets of activity. And the best way for me to build QV is on events. I build my QV through running events, meeting new people, networking with new people who will in turn become my clients and follow me through my client group. So sometimes it's more these new events help me meet new people, which in the long term will give me, get me new clients. And I've got a large client base because I'm actively networking. And the whole idea is networking. We want to network with new people. That is our profession. It's a profession. It's basically a very good skill in any job, any industry. You have to network with new people to get, to find new people that may be interested in the product or services that you are offering. You can't rely on your old existing clients all the time. It becomes stagnant and it becomes very monotonous, and you just start to feel you want to be having like constant new people coming in and viewing your products and services, who in turn may decide to join the business because of the community and the products and services and how good we feel in the long run. So 5,000 QV. I would probably say, on average, let's say 500 QV of that per month are going to be just existing clients that are going to reorder some bits. So maybe my existing clients who love their protein or love the fizz sticks. So that takes me down to 4,500. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think, right, I've got 4,500 client QV to generate by myself. How am I going to find that? How am I going to do that? And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to focus on partying or eventing my way to this trip. And we have such a great opportunity now to be able to do this online through various different event methods. And I'm going to run, so I need to decide that probably on average, each event that I do, I tend to, on average, earn about 200 to 500 QV points per event. So let's say worst case scenario, I'm going to get 200 QV points per event that I run. I'm going to divide that, so 4,500, divide it by 200 points per one. So what's left? I've just got my calculator out here. So 4,500 divided by 200 is 22 events that I need to be doing that month. I can't be thinking, flipping heck, 22 events. Well, let's divide that per the week. So say 4 weeks. It's roughly around 5 to 6 events a week. Now, this is going to start off heavy. Maybe you haven't got much traction. Maybe you haven't got many clients. I'd say that this is not going to be for the rest of the months. I'm just going to say get started and feel that anticipation now, because you are going to be able to meet new people who are in the end going to run events, going to host events for you. So let's say 5 events a week. My events last me about 15 to 20 minutes. I could easily do 2 or 3 in one night. This doesn't need to be an event every single night. You could decide that Wednesdays, my event night, I'm going to run one at 7:30 and one at 8:30, one at 7:30, one at 8 and one at 8:30, do 3 in a night. And then Thursday, I'll do a couple on that night too, or a Friday or whatever it may be, but just back to back them, do 5 in one night. If they're 15 minutes, literally back to back them and just smash them out in one night. It's very repetitive. You can utilize the same material with new people, with different people, and it gives new people an insight to you and the products that you offer. So 5 events a week, 5 times events per week. And that's going to, so I don't know why I've done a bubble chart. That means I need to be asking people to host events for me in return for a free gift. Now, how do I get my free gifts? I said before, I consolidate orders together. I put them through a preferred client account. We want to be ordering through a preferred client account, repetitive. You're going to get a free gift. I've got a little stash of free gifts that I would just send out to somebody for offering for hosting something for me. And the different events that we have, so that's going to help me generate this QV. Now, what happens is when you've done an event, you get new people, and new people, right? I'm never going to be a teacher, am I? New people, you can add them, are going to be added to your client group. So these new people, in turn, they might purchase something on the night. They're going to go into your client group. And they're going to see exposure after exposure of other products that you talk about on a daily basis, because we all promote and look after our clients or existing clients into that client group. They also become in your bubble. You've got them in your eye, so you can make sure that you're friending them, commenting on things that they like. Now, in turn, those new people, you've asked one person to host an event, 10 people turn up. You've got 10 new people that you can connect with, make new friends with, and add them into your client group. What you can then do is go to those new people, each of those 10 people, and say, hey, you were part of Sarah's party the other day. I hope you enjoyed it, and it was really great fun. Thanks so much for just hopping along and having a little watch. I did want to ask a bit of a favour. I'm just looking to expand my network, and in return for a free gift, would you be up for hosting one for me? It's the same format as what Sarah did. I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but if you just help by adding some of your friends in, inviting some of your friends, I can send you a invite template that you can send on to them. Would you be up for that? And I'll send you a free gift of your choice. So that is how I then, so then those new people are then giving you parties for the following month. And 5 parties, 6 parties a week is not like going to be that hard, because you're meeting like so many more people who are saying yes to hosting events for you. Now, what type of events can you do? Hopefully that makes sense. That's like the worst whiteboard ever. I don't know why I got that out. Anyway, thought I'd try and look a bit professional with that. So what kind of events can we do? We can do Facebook live events. So this is where I would go live for 15 minutes and I would simply explain a little bit about Arbonne. I'll explain a bit about the top selling products, 30 days to healthy living, why you need to do it. Ask me for more info if you want more info on that. So people can watch what I'm saying. If they want more info, I'll send it afterwards. Skincare, talk about the main skincare line, why it's so good, and if they want more info about enhancing their skincare range, ask me for more info. And then a little bit about the makeup, and I usually talk about makeup in 5. In fact, the last event I did a mini live makeup tutorial. Now that was just on me. Some people don't dig the makeup, some people it's not their vibe, or you never sell makeup. Don't do that if it's not authentic or genuine to you. I just decided to do it as something different. Sorry, the baby's like crying in the background, probably in a minute. So yeah, like you can do these Facebook lives, and then at the end of that, I tell people, head over to my client group. There's loads of good offers and stuff in there, and they come into my client groups. It's a great way of networking, and it's a great way of people getting information about our main ranges and asking me for more info, in which case then I can build a relationship and then go on to sell them one of our packages or something that they're in the need of. Now, if you've never done a Facebook Live before, you need to go to your upline sponsor or your upline area manager, and they will help you run one. You're not on your own. They will do it with you. You don't need to be thinking, I've never done one and I'm not confident and I don't want to go Facebook Live. You just need to give it a try, but go and ask them to help you with one, and they will literally run it for you, and they can do multiple ones with you. They want you to be successful at this. And that's how we do those. And in and amongst the Facebook Live that goes into a group, I'll be posting other little offers and stuff. The second way that we do events is through Messenger or WhatsApp. So this is a really simple, fun way where we just simply add people into a Messenger group, either through WhatsApp or Messenger, Facebook Messenger. And then we start it at a certain time, and then we start posting in pictures and a description of the product and the price that they can get it at. So it's like a little party fun thing. There might be a quiz in the middle, a little competition in the middle, and then people can literally message in that messenger, yes, can I have one of those? Yes, can I have one of those? And that's a really quick, fun way of like little odd products like a mascara or a bag of protein or a men's cleanser or whatever it may be. You can generate, find new people that way, and also generate QV that way. So it's a great way of doing either, and I tend to do a mixture of both. I'll look at the person who I'm asking to host me an event, and I kind of fathom whether I think they would prefer that messenger way. Maybe the young ones prefer like messenger chats and stuff, whereas the older people or different clientele, they like to like watch and be part of a live and see the post and read things. So that I would do a mixture. I wouldn't like just write off one or the other. I would mix it up for you, because you just don't know like who's going to connect on and network with it, who's going to connect with either which way. And that's the way that I would be doing events. Now that's you deciding that you're taking this on. You're not having any excuses. You're not being a victim. You're going to decide that you're going to earn this trip based on your merit, and you just do a bit of overtime. Imagine if you had to pay. What I would do is I'd log on to Moon Palace and I'd price up what the holiday is. I'd price it up for you and your husband, or you and your partner. And then I think, right, if I was going to pay for that, what would I have to pay out? What would I have to save? think about this. Are you willing just to do a bit of overtime? Are you willing just to think, I'm going to like focus? It's not even overtime. This is just about you dedicating like maybe an hour on a couple of evenings to doing events, to really focusing on the products, to upping the ante with your social media, to making sure you're engaging with your clients so they're seeing what you're doing. It's just about you being more present. It's about you building a business. It's about you being professional in the industry and deciding that actually that's what I'm going to do over this summer. I'm going to grow my business, which is going to grow my income anyway. So you're not just earning a trip from doing this extra work, you're going to get more pay as well. So think about the double barrel. Your business is going to grow, you're going to get more credibility, and then people are going to see you on this holiday that you've earned for like just earning money anyway. They are want to giving you that anyway for earning money. That is where I want you to sit. Like, I'm deciding to do this, and then share that with other people. I'm going for this trip. Do you want to join me in this business and go with it with me, and help them like promote, help them achieve the trip. And that's how you're going to get the promotions as well. I really hope that's helped everyone and helped you get started with this. Don't sit back and think, I'm going to print the tracker off next week, or I'm going to make a plan next week, because things will get in the way. There's other trainings coming up, there's other events, there's new products being launched, and just stuff doesn't get started. You need to dedicate some time and schedule some time now to make sure you've got a plan, to plan out what this month's going to look like, to plan out the next 3 months, and then the 6 months, like I've said, to the end of the year. You're going to earn the trip. What does your business look like? What am I committed to doing activity to make this happen? And it will happen. It will happen if I do these things daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it may be. Make sure you've got that written out, and you will absolutely excel. If you've got any questions, you're unsure about how to place orders, you're unsure about any of the criteria, you just need to ask me, and I'm more than happy to help you. I don't want anyone like missing a trick or anything. And I can't wait to see you in AIT. I'll get you a cocktail from the bar, and I'll see you all very soon.